My name is Jared Brown. I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I worked in meat packing plants for 12 years. Um, right now, I'm a factory worker and I'm an activist on labor issues. In the early parts of this year, uh, we all became aware that we were going to have a COVID-19 issue, uh, and that it was going to be something that affected everyone. And in the packing plants and a lot of other businesses, for whatever reason, the companies decided not to take the steps necessary to protect their workers. All of this could have been prevented. It didn't have to happen, but it did happen because of greed mostly. It's these large companies that, their sole focus is making money for themselves rather than protecting their workers. The government's role in a public health crisis is to protect the public. And the Trump administration didn't do its job in that respect. And instead of saying to the companies, you need to protect your workers, this is what you need to do, this is the situation, and giving them information that they needed to understand the crisis, the Trump administration said the most important thing is to keep the doors open no matter what. The way that the Trump administration and some local governments have approached this issue is they've said, oh, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. We got a vaccine coming anyway. And then, you see them out in public without a face mask and they're not social distancing. They're not following the CDC guidelines. What we really need is leadership. Our president, Donald Trump, his response to this and his administration's response to this has been chaotic. Donald Trump likes to talk about Joe Biden's 47 years. And I think, he uses his 47 years as an insult, but I think experience matters. And Joe Biden is a proven leader. He was our vice president for 8 years, and as a United States senator, he has seen so much, and he knows the process for dealing with the problem. And that starts with understanding the problem and actually caring about the science and actually talking to experts and listening. More important than talking is listening. The last 4 years for me, and I think for a lot of people who are workers, has been distressing because we've had a president that puts the interest of his friends at his golf club and the billionaires around the world in front of the interest of working people. You saw with different tax cuts that he's done and different ways of aiding companies that, he's more concerned about helping companies and allowing them to get richer than protecting the pocketbooks of people that are working week to week or paycheck to paycheck.